The reason I'm here with my husband. We try to come to the Naava Shabbaton every year. It is an opportunity for women of all ages to join together, celebrate their inspiration of their Yiddishkeit, their identity as Jewish women. The young women come here, many of them on scholarships, and people like myself and my husband are here. We are on the board of Naava. We help to support Naava. The reason why the young women come is that Naava gives them the opportunity in their programs to participate together in healthy, growing activities. They have speakers at night, and then they'll have a dance class. They'll have a speaker another night of the week. They'll have a baking class. It gives young women a place to go, certainly when they finish school, to be involved in positive learning, fun activities.
Hi, my name is Leah Mackay, and I'm 18 years old, and this is my third year coming to Naava, and every year I come and it just gets better and better and better. And just one example of like what an amazing staff created this program. Over Shabbos, I had a question, and I went to one of the rabbis and I asked him, and it wasn't just like, okay, like come and ask a question, then you leave, like you get your answer and go. He made sure that he told me after Shabbos I should come get his phone number, and we'll exchange phone numbers and email addresses, and he's going to keep in touch with me and see how things are going. And he like really, truly, genuinely cared. And it wasn't just like, oh, I was just another person or whatever. He really cared about me for who I was, and I feel that there's this warmth here, and everyone just cares about each other. This man never saw me before in my life, and here he is, and he's going to come and help me grow in many different ways. And it's not the first time this happened. I know, like in past years, like I've kept in touch with Rabbi Wallerstein through email and everything, and I see how they really, 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 truly care about every individual's personal growth.
So Naava itself is one of the most amazing organizations I've ever found in my entire life. They take girls, well, first they started off with girls who just graduated from seminary. And usually when you go to seminary, you come back, and yeah, there's an inspiration, but at some point you lose that. Naava was established in order to keep that inspiration, keep what you got in Israel, and continue on with your growth. Then they developed into one of the biggest organizations I've ever seen in my life, one of the most amazing and loving and caring organizations in the world. And they take girls who from all different backgrounds, everybody together, and bring them all together, because we're all just part of Klal Yisrael, and to bring all of us together in such an amazing setting like the Shabbaton is just incredible. And to be able to do that, Rabbi Wallerstein or Max, everybody involved is just like it takes like ambition, and it takes worth, and they do it, and it's just amazing. Everybody says that, but they don't really focus on one key aspect. What I really took out of this is the love and care that each rabbi has for each person just because they're a Jew. Like the rabbi stayed up all night. There was this panel, I guess you can call it. It's called Ask the Rabbi, and they stayed up all night just sitting there and answering questions, no matter how big, how small, and they just sat with you, and you can have one-on-one, and they'll be there for you just because you're a Jew. And like that's one of the most amazing things in the world. And to find people like that is very rare. And the fact that we have a whole spew of them is just amazing, and that just like instills in you I forgot what the word is, but like just instills in you to love, I guess, the ahava for every single Jew in the world. And just, yeah, it was amazing. Like, yeah. I seriously mean this. Come to Naava. Come to Naava, because it will change your life. They will accept you for who you are and help you grow because you want to grow. They won't force you. They won't do that. They'll make you realize the reasoning behind each mitzvah, behind each everything, and you'll just want to do it, and you'll just fall in love, and it's the most it's just amazing. It's just amazing, and like there's no other word to describe it, which is so like abstract. Amazing is abstract, but like just come. Like we want you, come.
We just had the most amazing weekend with my friends, and we met tons of people, and it was just so nice. We gained so much by all these speeches. Like everyone just spoke amazing and about Judaism and everything, and we really gained so much. And spiritually, and also in the weight, because we just ate so much food, and it was so good. All the speeches, and everyone just so has such positive attitude and just amazing. And we really had the best weekend ever.
Hi, my name is Orly, and I just want to thank Naava for everything they do for us. All the speeches and all the great food, and everyone's so friendly. Like, I came by myself, and it's like I met everybody, and Rabbi Wallerstein, he's like amazing, and thousands of girls don't even know about like Shabbat and everything, and over here you could do it like step by step, and you're not in a rush, and they don't force you to do anything, and anything, like nobody judges you here. You could do, you grow slowly, and you always have mentors, and everybody's there for you basically. You should so come to our Naava because you grow on your own pace, and no one's forcing you to do anything, and you'll love it at the end, and you'll see why it's so special.
Yeah, everyone come to our Naava. It's amazing, full of fun, everything, just joy and amazing speeches, food, everything you could think of there is. Concerts,
it's like a family.
Everyone's just so nice, and we just all had so much fun, and you'd really enjoy it no matter who you are, what you are, where you come from, or any nationality or anything. It's just really enjoyable and amazing.
It's one happy family.
My name is Avivit Mikli, and I'm the Director of Operations for Naava in Brooklyn, New York. My role here is both in terms of logistics and planning, but primarily I work with the girls and the women of Naava who come through our doors. We have a lot of different types of girls and women that attend. Our primary goal when we first opened up was to just be a place for girls to come, network, and be with their friends, get some inspiration, and just to grow, just to have a place to be. Along with that has come the quintessential Women's Torah Center. You have a center for women, and the door is open, and through that door, for a women's center, come a lot of women issues and a lot of girl issues. And there's a lot of girls who've approached us, who've come through our doors, that have suffered in their lives, sometimes on a small scale, sometimes on a bigger scale. But we are faced with a lot of challenges. What we do is not take a girl, put her in a bow and fix her. We really delve into what the problem is, where it's coming from, where it stems from, what the underlying issues may be. And we also network with other places, other networks, other doctors, psychologists, anybody who could guide us. We don't take things upon our shoulders and just run with it. We really turn to other places and other people for advice and try to seek for each girl her own individual attention and the formula that would fit her best, because not every girl is exactly the same. Not every problem could be addressed in the same way. This past weekend, we had over 730 people attend our weekend retreat that started on Friday. We had about 400 girls who came here from the age of 15 to grandmothers. We had men here wearing shtreimels, and we had girls here who've never kept Shabbos before, and everything in between. We're just a place that infuses inspiration and excitement about living to potential, about growth, about just climbing to your best, just achieving your goals. And sometimes girls need help structuring what those goals may actually be. We don't necessarily help provide answers, but we help seek what the issues may be and try to go inside and figure it out and draw a plan for each girl. And if something doesn't work out, we tweak it. The goal of this weekend is really we call it a weekend of connection, a weekend of inspiration. And that's really what happens. Girls come here, food is great, environment is great, they get beautiful welcome packets, a nice, very cool watch. They get a really good time over here. And with that, we also have classes. We had in one Shabbos over 30 classes. Just one after the other. We had 7 things happening at the same time. Girls had topics to choose from, whether it was about dating, whether it was about how to reach your potential, whether it was about Torah inspiration. We just offer a gamut of classes, and girls have options to choose. And when they're here, they're just surrounded by all this excitement of where are you going, what did you hear, and all this inspiration. People stayed up till 6 o'clock in the morning, Friday night, just talking to each other about life and just finding out exactly what there is going on over here. If there are girls that are still searching for solutions, who are still trying to find out exactly what they could do, if they're trying to figure out ways to solve or to direct their lives in a certain direction, and they need just assistance to do it, or they want some guidance or some advice, we're very much here for everybody. And the most important thing that a girl should know is that there's always some sort of solution. It may not be the perfect solution and it may not be overnight, but there's always something there that a girl could find an answer to. And there's no reason for any girl to ever just decide that it's over and there's nothing that she could do. I've seen the worst, and I've seen really, really bad situations, and I've seen people just come out of it really happy at the end. Really, dreams do come true, and there are happily ever after stories that really do happen. So the most important thing for a girl to recognize is that there's always some sort of somebody who will hold your hand, who will help you get somewhere. And again, it's not something that's going to happen right away, but with enough effort and enough work and enough commitment and excitement to make it happen, it will. Or Naava, they can visit our website, ornaava.com. They could also call us at 718-647-6228. We're readily available. We have our programming on a nightly basis in Brooklyn. Our doors are open. We have people who just walk in. There are people who come once a week. There are people who come once a month. And there are people who come every day. So our doors are always open, and we'd love to see your face.